Ayahuasca is a religious ceremony where you set your intentions, you make your prayers, and you ask the deity to come into your life and to show you vital and essential information for your soul and your healing. And don't come here unless you want to be healed, because that's the most serious and most important thing to do. And the whole purpose of feeling love and connection with everyone is only for healing. You don't come here for visuals. The visuals don't really heal you that much. The visuals almost get in the way of the healing message, because what you're shown in different phases of the vision is, now that we've worked on you to heal your body and told you you have this healing powers and asked you to heal people in the room and heal people in your life and your family and work on your shadows, now you ask for it, you're going to see what you asked for. We're going to show you what eternity looks like. And it's not a third dimension graphic and not a thing. It's an emotional firework display where you know exactly what's being communicated to you, but there's no actual face or form. You're shown a stream of your life, and it looks like a very strange stream of electronic cubes. And from these cubes, there's small antennas coming off of. And you're given a stream of this coming towards you. And every once in a while, there'll be an impossible to describe electronic component that seems to have antenna coming off of it. And they said, be calm in the presence of deity. It's like, whoa, that's what deity looks like? And then you're saying, be grateful for the healing presence of deity. Deity is now healing you. Your soul's being healed. All the trauma's being healed. Your body's being healed. There's no time. You're in the moment. There's no past, there's no future. See how deity sees you now. Perfect, harmonious, always alive, eternally. See the joy that's coming to you. See the euphoria, feel it. Don't think about it, don't write it down, just feel it. Stop and just feel it so you know how to use this by just feeling your way. It's an emotion. There is no logic. Don't negotiate with it. If you negotiate, you lose it. Just feel it and accept it in, and learn to recognize this euphoric power. Because until you recognize it, you can't use it in the third dimension. Stay in the vision. Stay in the vision. Because I ask you, how do I keep this? How do I keep this? How do I not forget this? How do I not forget this? Stay in the vision. Stay in the vision. Learn to enter the vision. Don't negotiate. Don't overthink it. Just enter it. And of course, that's like meditation, I guess. You have to calm your mind to the point where you stop overthinking. The images do stay with you, because I can't get those images out of mind also, but I can explain that to a person in this dimension now. And that's where it's very frustrating to attempt to talk about these things. And maybe we shouldn't talk about these things. Maybe I shouldn't let other people know what I've seen. Maybe I should keep these visions to myself. Because after all, you shouldn't want to talk to other people unless it's going to help them. No one wants to hear your own euphoria or your own healing. They want to know how they can be healed. But I have to be witness so other people can see that when you're ready and prepared and mature enough, and you have the right intentions and the right prayers and trying to live the right life, you can see the same visions I saw, I believe. The problem is not everybody's going to see the same level of visions, because some souls might be older than other souls. Some souls might be ready. The phrase, when the student's ready, the teacher arrives. A lot of people who take ayahuasca are not really ready for the experience. They're not really ready to be the student. They have enough maturity, even soul level maturity, to be able to integrate a high vision, or a vision full of graphics that relate to their life directly. Boom, 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 right after another, bang, bang, bang. Because once it starts, it's not a slow motion thing. It's a tiger, and you're on this tiger. And it's going to show you everything you asked for and your intentions, but you won't be able to keep up mentally. And I find myself saying, oh, let me remember this. Let me remember this. Slow down, please slow down. And it doesn't slow down for you. It does tell you what's going on in each moment. And you understand what you need to do at that moment, but you realize you won't be able to remember because it's come in such rapid fire. But I would tell the person watching this, if they're thinking how they could respond on the vision the other side, it's going to be totally radically unique to yourself. Because everybody I talked to either didn't have visions at all and slept and snored all night next to me on their mat, or became nauseous. And the few people that did have visions, which were maybe 3, 4 out of 24, they were like grasshoppers, turning them upside down, playing with them, jokesters, tricksters from the forest, panthers that come to them saying, oh yeah, you're doing great. Your vision's going to depend on the prism of your soul. It's going to depend on the level of your maturity. If you've been on the road all your life to ayahuasca, it's going to be a high vision. If it's something you do recreational, it's like LSD or pharmaceuticals, it's going to be a very low vision, or it just might be colors and spectacles. But with my experience, I felt at the highest pinnacle of my own soul or life or spirit. And it was more like an energy beam. And even though I didn't see images of the third dimension, what I saw was the spirits of God dancing around you in happiness and joy. Because life itself, overall, despite its up and downs, its difficulties in the third dimension, is a glorious firework display. It's so spectacular, so euphoric, so incredibly realistic that you have no conception of how to translate it into words to other people once the vision ends. But you have the overwhelming emotion that you're in a reality that is eternal. I think we're all on a mystical path. There's no rationality. That's one of the lessons I learned, because there's no time, no before and after for rationality. You're always in the moment. Therefore, it's mystical. What I found out is the deity, the universe, call it what you want, wants to give you everything you want. And that's so crystal clear. You can't get over that. You realize you not only give him what you want, if you ask correctly, that means accept what you ask for, that it can actually happen, but you're given the power. You feel immediately the power. Oh, so that's all it was? Okay, now I see what's going on. That's easy. That's the kind of power you're in, the euphoric vision. But in the third dimension, we're all are afraid of asking. We're afraid of accepting ourselves, how much we're loved, what kind of future we can have, how everything we want we can bring into our experience, as long as we learn to love correctly, learn from our lessons, do the hard work on the path, constantly be mindful, set our intentions in the morning and the evening, and have a conversation with your root soul or the universe itself, because it's your friend. Learn to make it your friend. Do not be too wrapped up with your ego in the third dimension, because you can't get rid of your ego. That's just another form of attachment, trying to force yourself to get rid of the ego, or try to force yourself to become a better person. You can't force yourself. That's attachment to forcing yourself. It doesn't work that way. It has to happen naturally. You have to not be afraid to be yourself. And if there's something radically wrong that needs to be worked on, you can do that with intentions. And if you're prepared to go on the other side, you can do that too. I was basically told it's for a mature soul or a mature person. You have to kind of be on the path all your life to go to ayahuasca. It's not recreational. It's not getting on a bus to go on a tourist trip. It's a very serious, mystical culmination of a lifetime of self-introspection and self-prayer and self-examination. You know, Socrates said, the unexamined life is not worth living. And I think that's true. And that means meditation or deep reading or thinking about the path of your soul and how to correctly love the people around you and treat other people around you. And you don't have to force yourself to do this. You have to be yourself, and it has to flow naturally. Because anytime you force yourself to be a better person, it doesn't really work that way. You have to feel it first. You have to have the emotion for it. You have to let it expand and grow within you. And maybe go on the other side when you're ready can give you this overwhelming high consciousness, euphoric understanding of your spiritual power. Because we all have it. Every one of us has it. It may take many lives because there's no hurry. We have all eternity. and there's no time. There's something you should embrace and let that work for you and not against you, because it's already happened. We're already ascended masters.